Good morning. I think we are live. We are here at the Kansas City Sciento org right here behind me in the alleyway. It's sunny out. It's gonna get hot. Let's see. Turn on some settings here in my chat. Okay, you want me to show you really quick how to turn on? So you just go to yours, and then you'll hit that. You'll hit community moderation, and then participation mode, subscribers, and then you hit whatever duration. So usually when I'm by myself, I do 5, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do a minute for now. Good morning, afternoon, or whatever time it is for you guys.
Hello. Yeah, I'm with Seniors here. We're outside the KC org. Let's see, what time is it locally? It's about
Okay, subscriber mode should be on now.
7:29.
Yep, there we go.
And so far, all we've seen is one car working the Sciento parking lot.
Yeah, we are here. Let's see. Org is right here behind me. We're kind of standing in the alleyway at the moment. You can see. And then this is the front over here. Just trying to get a little bit of a, ooh, that sun. A little bit of a head start today. Hey there, James. Nearly 2 p.m. in England. Nice. It's bright and early here. It's almost 8. It's 10 till 8 a.m. I am not usually an early riser, but we kind of like to occasionally get here before they get here and figure out how many come in. We're not sure how many are here overnight, but we don't see people that we recognize normally. We don't see them come in with the early shifts, so we're not sure what's going on there. Let me see. Let me get this situated. Get my stand situated here. Whoop! Wrong direction. I still haven't figured out my controls on my gimbal, apparently. No, we don't. It's not open 24/7. But a few of the Sea Org members that I know that I've like met, we don't see them leave or come in like ever. She's just there. Um, Specifically the receptionist, and so we're not sure. Like, does she sleep here? Does she leave like you know out the back and we just don't see her? I don't know. So we've just been trying to like figure out like, do some of them sleep here? And I don't know what the sorry, zipping up my bag here. I don't know. Are Oompa Loompas? um, I don't know what this building is. Like if they're allowed to have housing in this building or not. So I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna. You guys might get blinded by the sun here for a second. Let's see. Blinded by the light. But yeah, we're not sure. We're not sure if they have birthing here or not. I mean, obviously not enough for everybody because a lot of them come in the morning. Hey, Nancy Alley, how's it going? So yeah, bright and early shift for us.
Hard to tell, but I think they may have the curtain check and phone the door activated.
They do, yeah, yeah. They left it there overnight.
But we weren't there yesterday. Maybe there's another SP lurking about. Or maybe they just didn't want us being able to see him if we came in early.
That's what I would assume that they know it's Thursday,
Yeah.
and they're like they're coming today. Might as well just be prepared, or maybe it's just their way of doing. Like maybe that's how they shut down for the night now.
Yeah. Well, they
So
have the technology. Why not use it?
yeah. Oh, I got it. I got it. Because the Oompa Loompas never leave. They're yeah, yeah, pretty much the same thing.
Those of you like to think yours.
And you guys hear that leaf blower behind me? It is loud. You can see them. Woo! That sun. Can you see the leaf blower guy? Getting dust all over my phone. That is probably not the dust you want to be breathing. The dust out of the gutter of the downtown area. So yeah, got my chalk tech today, so we'll probably do some of that. I ordered some uh, signage materials, have not made the signs yet, so hopefully I'll get around to that this week. Part of my issue is pulling the trigger on which sign I want to make, like which one's going to have the most effect. And knowing that my sign is probably going to be more for just non-Scientologists who don't even know that the org is here. So I need to put that verbiage on the sign. Whereas my chalk tech, a lot of it's for Scientologists, specifically like the Sea Org members and whatnot. So I just kind of have to like figure out my messaging. I was reading through all of Pup Rumors flyers last night, like going through all of them to uh, see if she had, I mean, she does. She has some amazing flyers, but like see if I, any of them, because I have a pretty big sign, so I could put quite a bit on it. So it's like if I could combine a few of her messaging onto it. Who might be Osa? Oh, the leaf blower guy. I don't think he's Osa. In fact, they weren't leaf blowing in front of the org. They were leaf blowing elsewhere. The org's this direction. Well, I mean, this is technically the org, but it's going this direction in front of me. think instead of chalking this morning, I'm gonna watch.
Okay.
So I'll chalk. I'll chalk once everything's settled.
Okay. Well, I think I'll go back over there in the corner.
Okay.
You got this. Peek down the alley once in a while and see if anyone's
Oh
passing.
yeah. I should probably do that. I should probably stand more so back this way where I was. The sun is very bright this morning. Let's see. Can I get it to stand? Oops. Kind of on a slope here. Oops. First drop of the day on the. I should make that a drinking game on Mike's radio. I thought I'd fixed it. I thought I'd fixed the dropping issue. Apparently not. How many times is Allie going to drop the radio while she's out in front of the org? That is the question. So yeah, it's kind of just a waiting game now. I'll turn you guys around if I start to see anyone. Unless, of course, you'd rather look at the employee parking only sign for the business behind me. With the sun being behind me, it actually might be a good idea to go ahead and turn you guys around anyway. Turn the camera around, I mean. So you can see in front of the, got my nose itching. See in front of the org. Sun, hello. Um, Mike has noticed, here, let me actually turn you around here. Mike has noticed that they come from this direction in the mornings. So he said that he has sat down, this is 18th Street that we're looking down. And they're on the corner of 18th and Grand. So the cross street where that black car is turning onto right now, that is Grand. So Mike said he's sat on 18th before in the morning, just down that ways away, and he's watched them walk this direction. So they're not parking in the parking lot, and their parking lot is this parking lot right here. That truck's not parked in it. It's stopped at the lights, but the parking lot's right behind this truck. So they're not parking. Some of them are not parking in the parking lot. They're walking here from somewhere. And we don't think that, at least he doesn't think that they're parking in the other parking lot either, because Scientology has another parking lot kind of down that way. But he said he watched them walk not from the park, like, because he was sitting in front of the parking lot. So they weren't coming from the parking lot, they were coming from beyond the parking lot. So I don't know if they just live close enough to walk, or they're parking elsewhere. I don't know why they would park elsewhere. So my guess is they live close enough to walk. We also have the streetcar, and Maine, this white building right here, this white building, is on Maine, and our streetcar stops right there on Maine, just a block away from 18th. So they could be getting on the streetcar somewhere and getting off on that stop and then walking in this direction. So I don't know. I don't know. So that's the direction they come from. It's been a pretty emotional week for our community this week, huh? It was pretty rough getting the news we all got about Tony. I just can't even imagine. Hey, Corn Freak, how's it going? Good to see you here. That's a cool emoji, the little multicolored flower, the heart. I don't think I've seen that. I haven't really looked through YouTube's emojis though. Corn Freak, that's me too most days. Most days I have the streams on in the background while I'm working. Hell gear, hey. Yeah, that's why you don't see me in chat very often. I'd like to be more in chat, but I just I can, wave and say hi to several people and then I had to get back to what I'm doing. But yeah, a lot of times I have the streams on in the background when I'm doing other stuff. Yeah, I've been terrible for Natalie. Tony had a massive impact on us all in such through space and time. Loving it all. Yeah. Yeah. He he was he had such a light about him. I mean they both do. I just finished drafting a letter to the alderman for the cops who arrested Lewis. Oh, nice. Helger, I may want to see if you want to email me. I kind of want to do. I was talking to Fluffer about this a little bit before everything kind of happened this week. We kind of both took a little bit of a break on updating site stuff and just trying to just hold space um, for the community and for Natalie and everything like that. But anyway, Helge, if you want to email me, uh, I would like to do some kind of on the SPTV space site. Fluffer and I are going to do kind of a drastic update to the resources side of things. I'd like to do a call to action um, for things like that, where if somebody drafts a letter, other people can use it and then flood whoever it is that needs that letter. We can flood them with those letters. Uh, I just don't know, like, personally how to write those kind of letters. So I've never done that before. That's not in my wheelhouse. That's yeah, writing is one of your strong. Yeah, that's great. That's what I love about a community like this is we all have our skill set. My skill set is limited. I'm good at, you know, one I mean, not just one thing obviously, but I'm really good at this one thing that was helpful for the community. And um, but yeah, partnering with other people to be able to get the information out there on the site would be good. I'm also working with elected officials and yeah, that's awesome, Javier. Great idea, and that's why we need all kinds. Yes, exactly, Corn. Like just yeah, the collaboration between people, and not not making it like a big deal or anything where it's like, oh, we have to work together, but just that ability. I mean, like putting, Fluffer reached out to Pup Groomer and was like, or maybe Pup Groomer is on Fluffer. I actually don't know which direction it was, but putting those flyers, that Dropbox on the sbtv.space site so that everybody has access to that quickly. Um, just having that community sourced information kind of at your fingertips, I think would be a good. So yeah, so I'm hoping to get the revamp done in the next couple of weeks. It just kind of depends on my schedule and how much time I can devote to it. Use the ideas you like and leave the ones you don't. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, the yeah, we're working on yeah, trying to revamp the resources section to make it more accessible, to make it easier to get information. I'm wanting to keep the directory part of the site very clean, you know, always have the live now, at the top, accessible with the directory underneath it. I don't want to, you know, mess up a good thing, I guess. I don't want to change that. I haven't seen anyone yet. Let's see, what time is it? It's 8:10. Not seen anyone walking down that way yet. I can see pretty far down 18th though. I thought about going across the street, but I think this is a better vantage point looking down 18th. Yeah, this week has been rough. And as somebody who I never I never met Natalie. I never met Tony. I only know them as the people that you see on YouTube, but they still hold such a special place, and that loss is still felt. But it's strange because when something like that happens in somebody's life, my life, my nothing has changed. My day to day didn't change. My work schedule didn't change. Um, you know, losing. I lost my aunt a little less than a year ago, um, and that changed my life. My life got halted, and I took off work to be with my cousin. I that directly influenced my day to day in my life. So for those of us in the community where it didn't directly influence your day to day, but you're still feeling it, it's bizarre and sad and yeah. Hey, A girl, how's it going? We are just hanging out here at the Kansas City org, waiting for the staff and Sea Org to show up. It is 8:13 in the morning here, and I am not a morning person. I do not. I do not jump out of bed in the morning and greet the morning with a, you know, hello morning. Usually, usually just kind of like, okay, it's morning. And I can handle this. I will get through the morning. I am a night owl. Same time in Indiana. Nice. Thanks, A girl. I do what I can. You always, want to do more. I'm always striving to do more. They were open. They welcomed us in as much as we took to them. When my partner died, it took me 18 months to shake off the black cloud. I'm still healing 17 years later. Yeah, and I take dogs out at 4 a.m. As in, like, that's when you get up in the morning? Like, that's your morning time, or you stay up until 4 a.m.? Because those are two completely different things. Like, I'm a stay up until 4 a.m. type of a person occasionally, but I'm not a get up at 4 a.m. type of person. If I'm getting up at 4 a.m., it's because I, man, I'm trying to think of a reason for getting up at 4 a.m. I made poor decisions in scheduling a flight. That's, that would be a reason for me to get up at 4 a.m. You get up. You get up at 3. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's, I don't even know what to say about that. Okay, we're getting close to the time that we've seen them come in before, and that Mike said, okay, about 5 minutes is when he started to see them walking down that way. Oh, you can kind of see Mike peeking out. Can you see him peeking out around that corner? I don't think I can zoom on here. Whoa, and it did not like that. I don't know what I just did. I actually don't know how to zoom. Does anybody know how to zoom on the YouTube, like the YouTube app? That's what I'm using. I'm just using the standard YouTube app. But when I went to go do the pinchy thing, it did not like that. Ah, anxiety. So my anxiety keeps me in bed. um, and I haven't, I don't want to say I've beat anxiety because that's not, you don't ever beat anxiety, but I manage my anxiety way better now than I did, even like 3 or 4 years ago. Um, and a move actually is what helped that. But moving out of a situation. But my anxiety keeps me in bed when I get anxiety. It's like a almost like a paralyzing thing. Like I'm too anxious to do anything because I'm afraid whatever it is I'm about to do is going to be the wrong thing. So I just don't do anything. Hey, Anna. How's it going? Oh, Gary, you've been there? Yeah. Yep. And I definitely have, my anxiety gets worse with situation. Like I have situational anxiety. Um, so it gets worse the more, you know, stressed out, obviously. And I think that's how a lot of people are. The more stressed out you are, the worse you handle situations. Um, but even getting up in the morning and coming out to the org, I get anxiety. My anxiety starts. It doesn't like skyrocket, but it starts to. I get those. That feeling of just like, okay, is this? Am I doing the right things? Is this what I need to be doing? Mind demons. That's a good way of putting it. Still not seeing anyone yet. Be interesting if there is somebody in the org and they can see us on these cameras and they contacted them and said they're hanging out at the org. They're already here. Like I'm guessing they have around the clock security here. I mean, why wouldn't they? They're they're paranoid. They're paranoid people. Why wouldn't they have around the clock security? So my guess is they may have warned them. So maybe they're coming from a different direction. Well, good morning.
Allie, right?
Yes.
How you doing?
Good. Remind
I wanted to stretch my legs. I saw you out here. So
remind me again.
Colby.
Colby. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
How's it going?
Good. I am live. Just FYI. No. I'm just letting you know. I tell you what, that last time that you came by and you had that iced coffee in your hand, I was like, oh, I gotta have an iced coffee. I needed it. So we actually went over to a coffee shop afterwards. I was like, yes, iced coffee.
I know. I was drinking. I'm like, I saw you guys there.
Nice. Yeah, we're actually we're out here early because they haven't opened yet.
So I noticed they opened on like 10 or 11, right? Or something?
At 9.
Okay. So you guys left like 2 weeks ago, and then they came out here and cleaned
Yep.
the whole area. I was watching from my office. I'm like, look at that guy scrubbing the ground right there.
Oh, so that's interesting.
Oh no, they brought like a mop bucket.
Yeah. So we actually came back a little bit later and looked at it. I don't think we went live again. So, um, looking. Okay, just really quick. I'm gonna mute really quick. So hang on, guys. Okay, I should be back live now, and you guys should be able to hear me. Okay, so I'm gonna give you this one. Um, those are so. This woman is Liz Gale, and she wrote out all of the names of all the children that have come out of Scientology.
Okay.
So that grew up in it, like they
Yeah,
grew
yeah,
up.
they were like their
Yeah, a lot of them grew up in what's called like the cadet org, which means like they weren't raised by their parents; they were raised by
parents. Oh,
the
someone in there.
by the organization.
So crazy. You know, and I just watched that. Did you watch that documentary? That TikTok thing.
Huh? No, I
It's
haven't seen
basically
that.
just like about cults and how
Oh,
they live, right?
yeah,
Like helping new mind control. It's just wild.
yeah. And then this one is a site that if you go to, you can tell us where they're recruiting. So like if you see them out there somewhere with their table, just like snap a quick picture and report it. So
Keep going. Watch.
yeah, thanks. Okay, sounds good. Colby, right? Colby, awesome. Here, I'll show you guys what I have here. I just got these printed out and they just arrived. Let's see. So that's that side. And then the other side looks like that. So they're postcard size, and I can't remember exactly how many I got printed, but several. Is that a bird eating a chicken? Yes, it is. That is a bird eating a chicken wing. Hi, Coastology. How's it going? Or trying to eat a chicken wing. And then I also got, if I can find them somewhere, I also got these printed out to give to people. So it's the I Spy QR code. So it goes to that website, obviously, for people to be able to report. Here they come. You see them? They're across the street diagonally. They just pulled up in a car, though. So they're not the ones that are walking. I'm going to get a little bit closer. And they're going to the other door? Nope, they're coming to this door. Good morning. It's a whole community out here if you're ready to leave. The SPTV Foundation will help you. sptvfoundation.org. 727-266-5797. You can leave. Hey, that was the first group. This parking lot over here will fill up with cars eventually once all the staff and Sea Org show up. So we're not sure if like who's staff and who's Sea Org. Um, they blend really well now. But I think those are all Sea Org. But that is strictly just my opinion. Looks like little ducks being led across the road. Yeah, little duckies. Quizology, I do too. Mike actually, I think he's the one who planted that bug in my ear a few weeks ago. He said something about like, uh, something about I wish we knew where they were recruiting from, and it'd be nice like if we could put our email out there or something like that for people to email us if they see them. And I was like, oh my goodness, we can do that. Like that is a possibility. And then Fluffer came up with the idea of sprinkling in all of the like quote unquote OSA questions. One, just to make us all laugh, but then also, if Scientologists do go onto it, like we're kind of giving them information also. Well, good morning there, Declare Dave. How's it going? I missed your live last night. I caught the tail end of it. I need to go back and rewatch it. I wish I would have been able to watch that live. I, I, I did not know that they had that software available, or if I did, I'd forgotten. Um, that software available from the free zone or whatever. And uh, I took the actual one, the one that you take online, um, with a VPN, with a fake email, all that jazz. I took the one online, but I cheated. I I answered all the questions correctly, so my scores were all like super high. And the Sea Org member, the German free zoners provided. Nice. Okay, I'll have to go look at that. That's interesting. But the one the Sea Org member that went over my results with me, she said, so when we get this kind of result where everything's really high like this, it means that you're not being honest with yourself. It means that you're hiding things from yourself. So they don't like it when you have a high score because then uh, you're not somebody to be trusted. You're lying to yourself. So it looks like some people do park in the other parking lot. That guy in the vest and the lady crossing the road with him came from the other parking lot. And I think this is a group of staff, maybe Sea Org. They're just not in uniform yet. Looks like they went to the other door though. And Mike is over there. So if you guys want to see what's going on with Mike, go over to his channel. His is at Auditing Scientology. Morning. So those are two decent sized groups of staff and Sea Org. Yeah, I went over that kind of result last night. Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to go back and rewatch it. I'll watch the replay. It's all designed to find a problem with you, regardless of how you answer it. Exactly. Exactly. So it looks like Mike's across the street over there. Don't know if you can see him or not. I can never tell like how much this camera picks up. It is an older phone. Um, it was one of those, phones that has been sitting in a drawer for several years, and I was like, this will work. my my phone, like my personal phone, I did not want to use for a couple of reasons. One, I'd have to have it plugged in the whole time because the battery on it is gone, and um, because of like my job and everything, it's a huge hassle to move phones. Like huge hassle. I have way too many. Uh, anyway, I have way too many things that I have to like. I'd have to move over to the new phone. So I've just been putting it off. I've been procrastinating that move. I've just been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. So I need a new phone because it pretty much has to live on the charger. Um, so I can't use my phone for streaming, but I also didn't want to use my phone for streaming in the event that like somebody grabs the phone or something. Then my entire life is on that phone. So I I just added a line to my phone bill and pulled this phone out of a drawer. So it's I think it's an iPhone 10 Max. So anyway, all that to say, that was a long-winded way of saying this is an old phone, and the camera on it probably isn't that great. So, uh, so you both took the test. Yeah, I caught the very end of your live. So you were going through your results when I caught your live. Everyone after quotation should have two phones. I need to get a second one before. I think I agree with that. Like for the reasons I just said, but also like the ability to call, to text, you know, um, emergency issues. That way you don't have to pull your live down to be able to make a phone call or text somebody. I understand though that it's also, it's not everybody can just add a line, and you need a lot of data to be able to live stream. Hey there, Fuzzy. How's it going? There do seem to be more and more emergencies these days, huh? I get my daughter's hand-me-down phone, saves me a fortune. That is really nice. I used to get my dad's, well, yeah, my dad's hand-me-downs. He would hand it to my mom, and then my mom would hand it to me. But um, somehow I've been bypassed, and it's now going to my brother. So, yeah, so he gets the hand-me-down phones now. But no, I actually know why I'm being bypassed. I should leave it at that because it's because I don't like the large Max phones. And my family switched to, when the Max came out, my family switched to Max phones. Um, which is why the one I'm currently using to stream on is a Max phone. It's one of the old hand-me-downs. Um, I don't prefer the Max phones. I like the minis. So since those are not in the line of succession, I am not in the line of succession anymore. Okay, I think I'm gonna start doing some chalking. It's it's 8:40, almost 8:40 here. So I think I'm gonna chalk chalk it up. I'll start back here since this is where the shade is. Let me think. Oh my goodness, why is it shuddering so much? Let me check the battery on this really quick. Okay, it's doing okay. Okay, let's see. Let me put you guys right here. So you can see around the corner. And then also the area that I'm going to be chalking. Ooh, I don't need to put this down a little bit. This is really windy out here. Okay, hopefully that works. Still wobbling a little bit. Hopefully you guys aren't having to deal with like seasickness or anything. What in the world? How did that get over there? This is like the lid to their cigarette thingy. The other nice thing about having a second phone is I can still read chat. Usually I have Sherry with me when I go protesting and she doesn't stream, so she's my backup. Yep, yep. Okay, the quality is good on the camera. That's good. Hey, Liz Ferris. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Hey, hey, I'm going to start chalking back here. hmm That group, that second group that came in. Oh, sorry. That second group that came in that weren't dressed, did they go in the org? Okay, because I recognized one of the guys, but I didn't know if that whole group was. Yes, yes. That's who that was who I recognized. Is what? Yeah. Okay. That's why I recognize him. Mike has called. So the guy who comes and mops up all my chalk, he has called him lower conditions Leary. We don't know what his real name is. Um, so I've decided like most of my chalking is for him now because he's the one who has to come and clean it up. So I figured he's probably reading it, right? So when I'm chalking now, I think about like reading the chalk. This alleyway isn't used very often, but every so often it is, and people kind of fly down it. Write the note to him: if you clean this, you're in a cult. I actually like that. I'm gonna write that one down. Okay, where's my notes? There it is. If you turn okay, let's do freeloader debt is not enforceable. Let's start with that. Yeah, part of me thinks that like if I just continue to feed him information with my chalk, that eventually maybe it'll click. Maybe he'll be like, you know what? F this. But I mean, obviously, I have no idea what's going on in his life. Maybe he likes the janitorial life, in Kansas City. I do wonder the Sea Org members who are in the outer orgs. I do wonder if they have it quote unquote easier, not being so close to all of the craziness, or do they have it worse because they feel like they've been sidelined? Maybe it just depends on the person. Don't 2D flow my chalk. Yeah, I need you in the chat more often, Liz. This is awesome. Sorry. I'm not paying attention. About to get run over. Stand back here just in case. Don't 2D flow my chalk. Mm. Hey, Rika. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. One thing that got me is not being alone, that people know they are loved. So the one message I keep putting down is, and I put it down twice now, I think, is there's no such thing as a degraded being. You are loved. With the SBTV Foundation phone number, and we can help, or something like that. There's no such thing as a degrading being. You are loved. We can help. And then today I have to write down. There is a community. If you leave, it's okay to ask for help. So freeloader debt is not enforceable. There's a community. If you leave, it's okay to ask for help, and then the phone number and the SBT Foundation. Freeloader is not not It's okay to be loved. Oh, I like that. Love will always win. Just give it a chance. Freeloader debt is not enforceable. Yeah, that's what I'm currently writing. Freeloader debt is not enforceable. Make sure I spell it right. Freeloader debt is not enforceable. Oh, I missed this one. The cult mentality is amazing. You're told you are working towards the betterment of humankind, but you never get to enjoy the fruits of your labor because there's always more production to be done. Yeah. If you ever need a friend, reach out. I have to. Okay. Thanks, Liz. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Uh, oh, I need to look up my next message. Squirrel. You are only responsible to save yourself. Wow, you guys are coming up with good ones today. Okay. You are responsible to save yourself. I'll have to think about that one. 'Cause, I mean, there's kind of a. I mean, that's kind. Scientology kind of is a save yourself type of thing. Work your way to spiritual freedom. Okay. Further, that is not enforceable. I put that in the wrong place. I have like sections on here of like where to put the messages. You know, alleyway, by the front door, or over by the other door. Because I am a little bit OCD about like my organization. Um, I had wrote down. I'm not sure if I'm gonna ever write this one, but I did write it down. You could be at a pool party right now. What are you doing with your life? And mostly it was because when I thought of that one, I was at a pool and I was like, they can't go to a pool. Like, it's summer. It's hot. It's hot in Kansas City. And going to a pool is like one of the best things. And they can't do that. So I wrote down, you could be at a pool party right now. What are you doing with your life? Okay. You can leave. We can help. Three-letter debt is not enforceable. You can leave. You can. Ooh, leave. Except for I spelled leave wrong. L-E. L-E-A. You can leave. We can help. If he's anything like me, he can't help but read this. I'm one of those people that I struggle to not read signs. Like when I'm like seeing things around, like my brain just automatically reads text in front of me. I don't know if that means anything, but it's what happens. So if he's anything like me, he can't help but read this. We can help. Okay. Get out of the area so I can get it over. So please. And refill my chalk. Ooh, it's so much nicer in the shade with the wind. Standing out there in that sun was kind of rough. More people walking in now. Oh, nice. So I take it Mike got that. What happens to an illegally parked frog? It gets towed away. Be in present time and enjoy your own life. I like that. Be in present time and enjoy your own life. If you take care of the first dynamic, all the other dynamics will work out just fine. That's a long one to play, Dave. Okay, that's a long one to write, but it is good. Hey, St. Louis Scientology squirrel. How is the weather? It is very warm today. It is not quite 80 degrees, but in the sun it feels like 90s. And yes, I'm aware I'm wearing black leggings, and so staying in the sun is not a good idea, but these are the only thing where I feel like comfortable up and down and up and down. And yeah, if I weren't like, hey, if I weren't going up and down all the time, then I could probably wear something different. And I guess I could probably get like lighter colored leggings. That might be a good idea. These are just like really comfortable, and I just really like these leggings. I like literally wash this outfit every week to be able to use it out here. I thought I had another green. Did I run out of greens completely? Oh, I should have grabbed more green. One green left. Actually, I do need to order more chalk. I don't have much left. Let's see. Yellow is fine. I really like this set though. This set of chalk is really nice. Let me check on the battery real quick. I think I forgot to put the screen. Yeah, I did. I forgot to put the screen down. Ooh, yeah, it's going down faster than it should be. Go ahead and plug it in. Usually I put the screen backlight down quite a bit. That was loud. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was like a dump truck or one of those trucks that picks up trash, like dumping something. Oh, okay, just having to get the charger settled here. I have to attach it to my stand, so when I go to pick my stand up, the charger comes with it. Sorry about the movement, guys. I'm just trying to get the charger situated. Okay, and then I'm going to need to slightly that way. Okay, put it in, and hopefully it will start charging up. Let's see. Powered? Powered, yes. I only have the song Free Your Mind and the Rest Will Follow stuck in my head. The best jogger west of Mississippi. Is that like it being like the fastest gun in town? Oh gosh. Or draw. Maybe it's the fastest draw in town because it's chalk and I'm drawing. Oh, that was funny. Honey. Honey. Okay, I'm running out of sun over here. Or, I mean, shade over here. I need to get this down. Okay. Um, I have, you can leave. We can help. Okay. Now I need to write. Um, You are loved. There is a community if you leave. You, and there's a car, and they're not coming this way. Yes, no, maybe. Larry, how are you doing? Yeah, still doing SRD? Yeah. I read back over the check sheet again just to see what you're up to. Are you in session or are you just taking a break? Oh, you're just getting here. Oh, oh, yeah. It's only 9 o'clock, isn't it? I'm not used to being out here this early. Huh? Yeah, I don't usually get out here this early, but I figured I'd get a head start on the day. He distracted me, and I didn't put my heart on the word love. It's okay. I'll do it next time. This is um, this is Larry. He is on the survival rundown at the moment. Usually, when I see him out here, he's about to go into session, so he's not currently in session. But usually, when I see him out here, he has a little tag that he's wearing, and it says "in session." He drives all the way here from Oklahoma to go into session. You said when you drive up here, you're full time, right? You go into session full time. Yeah, 5 days a week. Swap out my pink chalk. He is the only person that they allow to talk to me, and I don't know why. Declare Dave, you're still in here. What is the end phenomenon for survival rundown? Is it to be able to communicate? Is that the is that the end phenomenon for survival rundown? To be able to communicate, like I went and looked it up a few days ago, and now I have forgotten. Just specifically because he's out here on survival rundown. Okay, look back up on my. Hopefully, I'm not talking too quietly. Trying to talk at a normal level. There is a community. So you are loved. There is a community when you leave. You are loved. There's a T when, not if, when you, but that's a horrible sound to listen to on live. That's like nails on a chalkboard. Cringe. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to kind of talk through it a little bit, so maybe it kind of overpowers it. That is a sure a horrible sound. And I'm talking to try to talk over it because it is horrible on this end. And I'm sure it just makes it even worse coming through the microphone. Okay. Okay, you are loved. There's a community when you leave. Certainty that you have improved your understanding of communication and increased your ability to communicate. Larry, you seem like a pretty good communicator already. I don't know if you need SRD. You're doing a good job of communicating. Thank you, Dave. Dave. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Certainty that you're improving your understanding. Yeah. Increase your ability to communicate. Yeah, no worries. Experience raised intention and can audit someone. I got to talk to Jerry a little bit. Yeah, I got to talk to Jerry a little bit. I mean, not anything like. I'm pretty sure it's Jerry. And I'm almost positive now that I've said that out loud that I called him Larry. You know what? He didn't correct me, and he smiles and he talks to me. So I'm about to run out of shade. I need to get the. Woo! Cool. You guys go for a ride? Hopefully it's fun. I'm coming. I'm coming. I guess we'll see if it is still rolling or not. Are you still rolling? Whoops. I put you on the wrong way. Yes, no, maybe. Woohoo! Still rolling. Is that fun? Is it like a roller coaster? I gotta reset my gimbal now, guys. Sorry. Goodness. That was some wind, huh? I'm not really sure how to avoid that, except maybe just put the whole thing really low to the ground, which actually might not be terrible. You guys still can see things pretty well even from that angle. I'm wondering if that wind is not making some of you seasick. And I'll have to go back and rewatch some of it, see like, is the wind just really causing the gimbal to like, or the not the gimbal, the stand to just shake like horribly. Okay, I just gotta get the phone number down. Seven, 2, 7, 2, 6, 6, 5, 7, 9, 7. This green goes really fast. It goes way faster than any of the other colors. Did I use it a lot more? No, I use the pink just as much. That's really strange. I wonder if they have to put more pigment into the green than they do other colors or something. So there's less of the chalk substance. Yeah, I definitely, well, I used the word community. That has quite a few letters. 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I used more pink than I did green. Yes, I just counted how many letters I wrote for each color. Okay, so no more green though. That was the last of my green, I think. I can double check, but I'm pretty sure green is gone. It is. Let's see, what can we swap it out for? I think we just have yellow, pink, and blue left. I am running out of colors. I will make a Amazon order and make it home today. So I definitely have some for next week. Oh, for those of you who weren't here earlier, maybe you didn't see it. I had some cards made to hand out to people who come by and are interested. Little Ziploc so that they don't get chalk all over them in my backpack. So this is a postcard one, and that's the flags. That wind is strong. And then that's the back. And then I had these printed. These are just single-sided little business cards, and they have the I spy has a QR code this one. I can just hand those out to anyone that, wants to keep a lookout for me, for us, for the whole community. Like, hey, if you see any body routing, I didn't put that on the card. I think I put recruiting. Yeah, if you see any body routing or recruiting, I know you're recruiting. Give us a heads up. I also have just a regular like SP TV space card, but it's literally all it says. Just people, just to give out to people. But both the I Spy and the children's card both have SPTV.space on it. So pretty much those are if I run out of those ones. Man, it is still super sunny over here. Let's see, maybe there's shade on the other side. Still, it's really strange to me that they let Jerry talk to me. Good morning. Good. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what? I lost that information you gave me
Oh,
last week.
yeah. Let me.
I should have put it in my phone.
Oh, yeah. No, no worries. Let me actually give you a couple of things.
Okay.
Do you have a pin on you?
Well, you know what? You got it down. I can just take a picture of it.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah. So here's my email. Let me just. So I don't know if you can take a picture of that or not.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So, no, that's okay.
Um,
Cameras are. That's it. Then
Z News KC
KCK at Gmail.
at
Okay.
Gmail. Yeah, and then this is just some information
Okay.
on, and if they see that, they're gonna take that away from you.
They talked to me last time I came in. They tell me what to do.
Yeah, they're. Did they say anything about me? They
They
say,
didn't say nothing about you. They just said we shouldn't talk to you or anything.
uh,
Basically.
yeah. I mean, they're so a lot of the people who are like lower in the organization,
Yeah.
they're not gonna know a lot of the upper management like abuses and stuff.
Yeah.
But some of them may be here because they are, yeah, sent away type of thing. So, and they're not going to tell you about it.
Yeah.
So the I don't know if you've met her or not. She has dark curly hair. Her name's Desiree.
Yeah.
She wears glasses.
Yeah.
Her husband lives in LA. They've been separated for years, and the organization doesn't care. They don't try to keep them together. Yeah. And then the little Niana, she sits
Diana,
yeah, sweet
she's
girl.
the doorkeeper,
Yeah.
the gatekeeper.
She grew up in this organization. She wasn't raised by her parents.
Yeah.
She was raised by Scientology in what's called the cadet org.
Okay.
So, and she, the children that are on that list, a couple of them on that list grew up with her inside that cadet org and know her,
Yeah.
who have come out. So, yeah. So all she knows is this life. This is the only life that she knows. Huh?
On the life ever live, something like temptation.
Yeah. So.
Smile on face.
Yeah. So, I mean, some of them don't even realize the trauma that they've been through because that's all they've ever known. You know, they don't, and a lot of the kids on that list who are all adults now, they've come out and they're like, we didn't even realize how traumatic our childhood was because we didn't know any better. Like this was our life. This is how we were raised. And now coming out of it, we're like, oh my gosh, we went through. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get back with you.
So yeah, I'm Allie, by the way. Nice to meet you. Hey, how are you doing? That was one of the. Yeah, that was Herbert. Is his name? Yeah. I'm gonna come chalk over here for a while. If you wanted to, it's up to you though. It's hot over there, so yeah. Okay. Okay. Set you guys over here. Let's see, that's their door. That give you a little bit of the pavement that I'm gonna be chalking on. Now, I guess I didn't actually show you guys the chalk, huh? Hey, guys, how's it going? So yeah, that guy, I met him last week. And sorry if I put my stand down, didn't even look to see where it was pointed at. But I talked to him last week. He's on course here. I don't remember which course he said he's doing, or he even said anything to me. But I gave him my email address, and I gave him one of the Liz Gale postcards that I just had printed up. So, um, so yeah, he can do with it what he wants. Okay. You guys can audit now? Oh, if he's gone through the survival rundown, which I read through the survival rundown check sheet, and I I read through it uh, last week or after last Thursday, just because I had talked to Jerry about him being on SRD. Um, but I've slept since then, so I don't remember it all exactly. It is windy over here. Does that sound like a wind tunnel to you guys over here? Oh my gosh! I don't even know if you can hear me. It's so windy. I can barely hear myself. I think that is the Scientology van that just pulled up behind me, or not you, behind you. It's behind you guys, actually. You can't see it. Well, no, nope, they didn't pull into the parking lot, so maybe not. Okay, KC is not the only empty orb. So let me put that in here. It's not the only empty. He was jamming. I don't know if you could hear that, but some music. Casey is not the only empty. We'll do S P T V, and this is another thing that I think I want to do with SPTV.space. And again, this is just, it's like, it's so much work to do all these different things, but so, you know, collaborating with others would be a good idea. Um, Perth, the Perth channel, the Perth Scientology audit channel, did a video of the empty orbs. And I just thought that's brilliant. It'd be good to get that front and center, you know, on a site as a resource. You know, the resources. You know, you have like the whole QR code thing, or just a short URL that takes you directly to that resource. Not necessarily that specific video, but a resource, you know, like that. It's like, look, these are all of the empty orbs. Mike's over across the street. I wonder what he's up to. Are you familiar with Scientology? Are you familiar with Scientology? Huh? Too hot in the sun right now. It it is hot. It's not in the shade anymore. I mean, the parking lot is, but not the alleyway. Yeah, yeah. I'm hoping once this gets shaded, I can start over here. Yeah. Uh, our friend that works in this building over here, he said last Thursday they came out immediately and scrubbed the sidewalk. Like within minutes of us walking that direction. He said he and his coworkers looked out the window and saw them come out and start scrubbing. Yeah. Good morning, Laurie in Georgia. Lived in Casey area for over 50 years. Never knew anything about Scientology except for the book and commercials. And that it was a con. Well, hey, at least you knew it was a con. That's the important part. If you know nothing except for that Scientology is a con, that's that'll at least save you from it. I've looked into different things, different. I've looked into different ways to do your signage that you're wanting to do underneath theirs, and I may have come up with a couple of ideas. So, um, the wind is going to be the biggest issue. So I don't know if we need to like
It needs to quit wait.
wait. Yeah, for the sign. Yep. Yeah.
It would have to be weighted down.
Mike is wanting to put signage underneath their sidewalk sign, so they're. I'll you guys over there for a second. They have their sidewalk sign out in front of the org, and it asks questions, being like, "Are you your biggest obstacle?" Mike wants to answer those questions with our own signage, just temporary that we'll just put there while we're here. But we have to figure out like wind resistant and something that we're not, afraid of like losing if they decide to take off with it.
If we don't guard it, steps
Right.
I don't think we'd have any recourse.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that L. Rod Lyer had any success filing a report on it.
Did he actually file a report? I didn't know if he did or not.
The ordinance city,
Yeah. Liz Ferris gave me a good one. if you if you clean this chalk, you're in a cult. So I'm gonna write that here and point to the. That was Liz Ferris's idea.
Put in a lower condition.
I do think about the messages that I'm writing. Like I think about him being the one to clean them off. I got to get my COB as a squirrel though down.
Yeah, maybe another message right sometime might be why are half the staff members here on the C word? COB is a squirrel.
Let's switch you guys so you can see this door. Just in case. Last time I was over here, Diana spilled water out the door. Granted, I don't think they're going to do that again because I think they've been told not to interact with us. But just in case. COB is a squirrel. Yeah, this chalk is nice. It really pops off the pavement. I really like this chalk. Oops, wrong way. COB is a squirrel. Hey, for using your project. Here we have AC is not the only empty orb. With SPTV.space. And Liz Ferris says, if you clean this chalk, you're in the cult. Can you see that? Yeah, you're in the cult. I'll take you around the other side to see the chalk in the alleyway. I'm gonna walk around. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to wait until this area is in the shade. It is too hot out here right now to be chalking in the sun. The chalker size. Too much. Okay. We have you are loved. There is a community when you leave, not if you leave, when you leave. That's the phone number. Hopefully you can see that, 'cause I cannot see what you guys are seeing right now because I have the camera down back behind me. And then freeloader debt is not enforceable. You can leave. We can help. We have a car behind me trying to come through the alleyway with a squeaky belt. Whew, my hair is crazy right now. I can see the shadow. You see my crazy hair shadow? I don't know if you can see that or not. Crazy hair. And then all of a sudden I got the image of Bert outlining Mary Poppins' crazy shadow with her hat. Ooh, shade and wind. It's so much it's so much nicer over here. Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting to get some more shade. More shade outside.
Yeah. I'll set you guys here for right now. Kind of hang out on this side. We're not quite fully in the shade yet, but we're getting there. And once we do, I can chalk down this way. Hopefully I'm not too far in people's way at the moment. Grab some water. Okay, catching up with chat. Man, I was thirsty. I brought my water bottle, but I also brought some cactus water, which I just started drinking lately. It's kind of good. Like, you have to like ginger. The ginger lime Cali water. Anyway, it does have sugar in it. Agave. Yeah, blue agave. Ooh, it does have, let's see, how many grams of sugar? Over 5 grams of sugar. But part of the reason I like it is it's not carbonated. The whole carbonated water fad that happened, like, I like the flavors and stuff, but man, I'm not big on carbonation. What kind of chalk is it? Let's see. I can grab the link. to the chalk. Let's see. No, somewhere. There it is. Coffee. This is the chalk that I use. I promise that's an Amazon link. It's funny, it says come on in, but if you do, they call the cops. Yeah, seriously. There's a couple of staff members. I'm about to get some pretty decent shade right here. Just probably, I don't know, 15 more minutes, and I'll be able to talk in this area without too much sun. I really am hoping the one guy though that I just gave my email address to will email me. He's he's on course, but he doesn't he doesn't seem to be like deep in it yet. Like he's willing to talk to me. So it seems like he just, took a course because he took the personality test and they were like, "Hey, you should take this course." So I'm guessing he's on the like, you know, the communication course or something like that. It's interesting that he came earlier today because the last time that I talked to him, it was in the afternoon. So I wonder if they were like, hey, you should come earlier in the day, hoping that he won't run into me again. And then, oops, I was out there. Be careful, they will try and turn you. Yeah, I mean, I gave him my email address first. I mean, I gave him my email address last week, but then I gave it to him again today. And again, I don't know what course he's on. I meant to ask him, and you get in that moment and you just kind of like forget everything that you've ever known ever. So, but I meant to ask him what course he was on. Um, but the couple of things that he said were just like, they can't tell me what to do and they can't stop me from talking to you, but they did tell me to not talk to you. And I asked if they said anything about me, like if they have any kind of like dead agent information or anything, and he said no. So they're not lying about me or anything yet. Not that there's anything. I mean, there's nothing really that they can say. I mean, I guess they could lie about me, but I was very polite and kind, and um, the quote unquote negative things I said to them about the church when I was in there was, out of concern. I mean, I kept telling Desiree, I'm worried about you, I'm concerned for you, and I don't think that you're in a good organization. I think that you need to look at some of the, you know, some of the stuff outside. And of course, she's not going to, but I mean, so even though I did say negative things, I mean, I said negative things to Claire, but I said it in the same way, you know, uh, that the organization, you know, that you guys are good people who really want to help the world and help people, but the organization that you're involved in is not a good organization, and you can do that elsewhere. Like, the organization is monstrous. That's what got me escorted to the door, was telling that to Claire. Oh, Liz, I put your, I don't know if you saw, I'll walk you over there really quick. I put your chalk down. If you clean this chalk, you're in a cult. You want to have the PC is not the only empty org. So thank you for the idea, the chalk messaging. Let's see, move you guys that way just slightly. I think I'm in enough of the shade here. I did not put sunscreen on today. I should have. I thought about it on the way out the door. And I decided not to. I didn't want to be late meeting Mike. So I'm purposefully trying to stay as much in the shade today as possible. Do not want to burn. Okay, thinking about my messaging here. I think I'm going to do the Bruce of Total Bankruptcy again, but probably not put the clear cog. It's really long to write. Maybe I can put it over there at some point today. I've written the clear cog a lot. Let's see.
Total bankruptcy hopscotch.
I think so, yeah. I don't think I'm going to write the whole clear cog out today, though. I think I'm just going to do the hopscotch. If I do write the clear cog, I'll write it like on the other side or something. It's a lot. Okay. I think I'm going to move you guys just slightly. I'd like you to be able to see the door just in case, but at the same time, I'm trying to figure out. This guy's standing over there, and he started going towards the camera, and it was kind of worrying me a little bit. I wasn't too sure about that. He's just kind of hanging out. So let's see. I can't see because of the sun. Hopefully that's good. You can see that. Okay. Bridge to total bankruptcy. I don't have any green left. Actually, I have pieces of green left. I guess I could probably use some of it. Oh, now he's gone. He crossed over. Hmm. That's okay. It's 10 o'clock anyway. I don't know if anyone's going to be. Let's see. I like it to kind of bridge slightly. Or arch, I guess. How's it going? Is that your auditor? Your course supervisor? Declare Dave, can you figure out which step they're on with the SRD? Because he's currently on SRD. And they're going out with a clipboard. And I'm guessing they're going out to do like the, you know, I don't know. I don't know exactly what they're doing. Actually, if Liz Ferris is still in the chat, maybe she knows what they're doing. This guy's on SRD. I've had multiple conversations with him. And his the guy who's doing this course with him just like leaves him behind in the crosswalk. Here, I'll move you guys so you can see. He's just like he crosses the road and just like leaves this guy behind. Doesn't doesn't stick with him. Like this guy can barely shuffle across. This guy's just like, see ya. So he's the dude with the clipboard. He's doing the coursework with him or whatever. So yeah. Anyway, whichever step he's on with the survival rundown, they go out with a clipboard and do their thing. Okay. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Six. Good morning. 7 and 8. And then 9 does not exist. Okay, see if I have any green pieces left. Oh, I do. A few little tiny ones. I also have a pieces bag. Let's see if we have any in the pieces bag. Okay. I really like the yellows in this set. Oh, I'm out of blue. Oh no. Hey, how's it going?
What's this one name?
So this is Scientology's what they call the Bridge to Total Freedom, and I'm parodying it with the Bridge to Total Bankruptcy because each level of to go up their spiritual bridge, you have to pay more and more money.
I read into it a little bit, and we've been kind of. You guys have like a Facebook page? YouTube channel.
We have, yeah, we're both on YouTube right now, live, and then this is just some information about the abuses, and
Yeah,
then
we work in the office next door, so we've been
yeah, the Battle of the Chalk.
Yeah, the top battle. Pretty cool. I want to check out your art before they erase it again. So
Oh yeah.
see what we got going.
So if you go to this site on the back, this is sptv.space. Like all of these are ex-Scientologist handles on YouTube.
Oh, really?
But this website lists everyone. So like if like currently, let's see who's streaming besides the two of us. So just the two of us right now. So he's auditing Scientology and I'm doing Casey. So Leah Remini?
Leah Remini? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I read her book years ago.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
That's pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Another one on my list for a while, because I don't know if you guys ever listen to like 96.5 Buzz.
Occasionally, if I'm in the car.
Yeah, like a radio station here, but they've got an afternoon show, and the host of that show got into it with these guys. And they sent him like a cease and assist, because he kind of talks about people broken free, and he's had people on. And,
who's the host?
They call him Laszlo. Like the
yes, the Church of Laszlo. Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about.
He's kind of a controversial figure himself, but I like the show.
Yeah.
He's had on some really good guests and talked about this stuff in the past.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So Scientology has gone after him legally?
Yeah, they went after him. And so now he's a little more careful. And that was years ago. He got into a big thing.
Maybe you just have to like reach out and see if he'd highlight.
I bet he would do it. Because I kind of, I'm like a big fan of the show, and I've done like different art for them and stuff in the past and stuff. So,
Well, we need you out here. I'm not an artist.
Yeah, I can't get but I'd send him a message. Their producer, I can get a hold of him. Maybe I'll have you guys on or something. I'll send him your Instagram handle, your YouTube channel.
Okay, cool.
Would that be cool?
Yeah. I'm Allie.
Yeah,
thanks. Allie. Yeah.
Allie, I'm Marshall.
Hi, Marshall.
Mike, nice to meet you guys. Well, cool. Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Second or third. Maybe come back.
Say that again?
That's the second or third pair I see leave and maybe come back. But if they were doing exercises, one of them should have a clipboard, right?
The guy who's with Jerry had a clipboard.
Okay, I didn't notice that. But there was a couple of them that came out. Somehow your thing got into the scan modes.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know. Let me see if I can fix it.
It's interesting that we've caught the attention of the neighbors. Whew, I don't like using the end of that chalk. Gets my skin. Oops. Okay. Thank you.
But we need to do a comp check.
Yep. Check.
Yes.
Yep. Xenu and the Body Thetans. I know other people have said this, but it is kind of a funny band, like a band name. Xenu and the Body Thetans. How's it going? Would you like a card?
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. I think I got everything. Show you guys here in a second. Let's see. It is a beautiful day out here. It's a little hot, but it is a beautiful day. We have the Bridge to Total Bankruptcy Hopscotch. Go ahead. You're fine. You can walk all over it. Yes, we're protesting the Church of Scientology. The Church of Scientology. This is the Church of Scientology building right here.
Okay.
So, would you like some information? I have a card.
Y'all protesting against it?
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't ever a fan.
No. Yeah, there's a nationwide, well, worldwide actually, protest going on right now. So,
Really?
yeah, a lot of people are out in front of orgs at the moment protesting with signs and live streaming, talking. It's a pretty big thing. Huh? Yeah. Use this. Yeah. No, go ahead. So a lot of here, I'll give you a card. So a lot of like uh, children who grew up in it are coming out and speaking out against it. So this is a list of names of all the people who grew up in Scientology and were abused in the and were abused in the organization.
Okay.
And so they're speaking out against it now. And so those of us who were never in Scientology but are advocates, for those who were out here on behalf of them to help take them down, to help get their they masquerade as a religion, so they pretend like they're a church. Um, when,
I say you should do protests
some of the schools, you mean like public schools?
in school.
Mm. Well, this is my focus right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying they got teachers doing all appropriate behavior.
well, this is my focus at the moment. So
I think I'm gonna start.
good for you. Yeah, dude.
But
That's your passion. You should definitely go after it.
I don't know. I just hate the brainwashing type deal.
Yeah. So they make you pay for every level in Scientology. So every square there is a level in Scientology, and you have to pay your way up to your spiritual salvation. So
That's not a fun.
no,
It's free.
no, it's
Yeah, I'm talking about
church, yeah, life,
generally church.
yeah.
A lot of churches, you can go in, sit down on a pew on Sunday morning for free. Of course, they may pass you an offering plate.
You don't have to do that. So I mean, it's a pay for salvation situation.
I didn't know they were doing all that.
Yep. Well, yeah, that the card I gave you has information on it, so look it up and yeah. Then up here we have the never existed. Morning. Ooh, at least we're in the shade over here now. That's what matters. Ooh. Shade is good. Hey, Shannon, how you doing? Long time. I am sorry I missed your live last night, but I watched the replay a little bit later, and that was an awesome interview. I loved that interview. That was a great guest to have on. She had she had an experience that was so unique. So I am sorry I missed the live. I wish I could have made it live. Yeah, we need to, Shannon, we need to catch up. Hopefully I didn't miss you. Okay, yeah, you're still there. Good. I know, miss you too. Thank you. Yeah, you're the one who got me out here, Shannon. You're the one who finally, you were just like, just do it. I'm like, I know, I need to. I need to just do it. I need to just pull the trigger. Okay, what's next? Let's see, what do I have? Huh?
You're plotting your next message?
I am plotting, yes. I have a whole list that I can choose from. I really like the whole golden age of transparency and accountability, but I don't know if anybody's going to get that. It's funny to me that, man, I love how much that chalk, excuse me, how much that chalk pops. I don't know if you can see it from the camera, but like in real life, you can see it so well from here. It's so clear. Okay, so we're going to do You Can't Buy Your Way to Spiritual Freedom. Let's see. At least you guys can see the door from this side. Actually, let's do the child auditing. Child auditing is abuse. Man, I just got to get new chalk. Run out of colors. I think I just have the two colors left now, the pink and the yellow, which I really do like the yellow. I think I'm out of the blue. I have pieces of blue. And I have pieces of green still left, which I didn't even see them when I was looking for the pieces. Maybe I did. Okay. Auditing. is abuse. Man, when I have to get down and use these little pieces, it makes me really appreciate these folders even more. Child auditing is abuse. Somebody was stopped at a light that was functioning as a stop sign, realizing that they could just go through. Okay, I only have enough chalk to write a few more messages in multicolor, and then I'm down to just the yellow or the white, whatever color that is. It's kind of a light yellow. I had a really nice bright yellow that I really like, but I went through that fast because I used it so much. I like this yellow too. It's a lighter yellow, but it's still pretty legible. Okay. Oh, let me pull up my messages. Okay, child auditing is abuse. No more kids and Scientology. Well, it's looping for me on my other phone. Nope, there it goes. Now it went live. Okay. Should be back up. Hopefully everybody sees. Sorry about that. Are you wanting to take a break for a little bit? Okay. Well, now that I restarted, uh, we think we're gonna take a break for a little bit. The thing is if we take, I mean, I guess no matter what, they're gonna pop out, and I don't have any chalk left. So if we come back, I can't read chalk. I mean, I have a little bit of the yellow left, but where's your phone at? Is your phone pretty dead?
My phone is okay. I don't know what the battery is today.
What?
Shutting off itself. It gets about 30% battery every hour.
Okay. Let me just go get a quick peek back here. If we do take a break and get something to drink and cool off for a little bit. Oop, look at that. They already started. Isn't that funny? Wow, that surprises me. They risked coming out here. They got rid of my freeloader debt is not enforceable. They got rid of my freeloader debt is not enforceable.
Oh, they've already.
So
They're getting bold.
they are getting bold. Okay, well we can take a break. Come back a little bit later.
Okay, well.
Thanks. Now that I'm back, I think we're gonna take a break.
Take a break and see how hot it is. Maybe we'll be back later.
And we may pop back on, maybe even just for like a short bit when we come back. They will absolutely have gotten rid of the chalk by then, though, according to the neighbors who we are now talking to. Like, we talked to quite a few of the neighbors now. The neighbors say as soon as we leave, they pop out here and clean up. I wonder if we just pop around the corner for a minute or two.
Well, that was kind of what I was thinking.
And then come back. But if I stay live, I wonder if they're watching or not. Which corner? Yeah, we can hit the shade up there, just right up the street. Okay, we're gonna try something, guys. We're gonna see if they watch us live stream or not. Because if they're watching our live stream, then they'll know we're waiting. We're waiting for them to pop out and wash off the chalk. And if they don't watch our live stream, maybe we can see them. So we will see. We'll go for a short trip. Are they out yet? Man, the thing is we really can't see well from over here because of all the fencing. They don't like freeload. They don't like to freeloader that is not enforceable. Yeah, I do wonder who cleaned that off. Honestly, that'll probably be the only thing I'll rewrite is that and the phone number before we leave for good today. Doing okay? I just figured make it to the shade here so my phone doesn't overheat again. We can't can't really. I don't know if you guys can see through the fencing, but it's kind of hard to see through the fencing. Mm, gotcha. Can we go through this, or is it blocked off completely? We might be able to walk through that way. I mean, it's technically a construction site, but I'm not gonna like. You want to walk through? I think you can. I think there's.
Let's see. Is that temporary?
We may have to squeeze. Oh, yeah. I don't know if we can get through. We'd have to squeeze through. I don't think that I really want to try that. You can see into the alleyway though, can't you? Can you see the guy? Can you guys see into the alleyway? I can hold you up a little bit. Let's see. No. I mean, I'm sure they're watching. They're watching out windows. They're watching out through the cameras.
Well, at least with the cameras. But the cameras, I don't cover this area.
Yeah, but we don't know if they have cameras sticking, like pointed out windows too. And I don't know what that thing is up there. Um,
Which thing?
the big pole. Is that just a flag pole? What is that? Here, I'll point it to you. Point you guys up there. Is that just a flag pole on the roof? I just saw a comment coming through, but I did not get to read it. Pull it up. Auditing Scientology is no longer live. It says, "Oh yeah, your phone died." Thank you for letting us know. Oh, you stopped the stream? Oh, he stopped the stream. I did not know that. I am currently the only one live, but thank you, Easy Project, for letting us know. Hey, Paradology, how's it going? We're hanging out in the construction parking lot, seeing if they're gonna come out and wash away our chalk. Oh, there he is. He's out. Let's see how quickly I can get over there. Let's see if I can squeeze through here. Yep. I don't think I can get there fast enough. I think he's working fast. Well, he saw me. He saw me. He's going back in. It's like a it's like a spot to Sciento. He saw me. It was so funny. It is so funny. Oh my gosh, they're not allowed to be caught on camera. Hmm. He saw me and immediately popped right back in. I mean, he just like booked it to the door. He got the stuff up front. He got the hopscotch and the child auditing is abuse. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's no longer public. Yeah, you're going to have to go into your settings and remake the thing public. Gotcha. Thank you for using those. It's I'm not sure. Do you have to have like so many subscribers or something for it to just post live again, or do you have to have so many watch hours? Like
I don't know.
I don't know what causes it to go. Hey, you don't.
Very user unfriendly.
Because you.
Like it's taking all my videos and running them down to standard definition. Looking
Oh.
to see if there's a setting somewhere. Videos, make video.
Okay, I'm gonna write a message really quick for him, just in the last bit of talk that I have. I mean, I still have a whole bunch of the white or yellow or whatever color that is chalk. It's just a single color one. I'm gonna write that over just specifically for him, and then we can go. No, I already have that written down. No, I'm thinking. I'm thinking what I'm gonna say to him. Thanks, Shannon. We'll catch up later. I'm gonna do the pool party one. Let's see. I'm sorry? What are you with? We're protesting Scientology. We are part of a larger community of people that are supporting a whole bunch of kids that have come out of Scientology and spoken out about the abuses that they experienced. Would you like a card? Right now, I'm currently writing a message for the guy who actually cleans up my chalk. So I chalk, he comes out and cleans it out. Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. And what? Anthropologist. Okay. Okay. And your name? My name's Allie. Yep. My name's not on here. These are, if you flip it, these are all of the children who grew up in Scientology and are now speaking out against what they experienced. And if you go to sppd.space, you'll see the live streamers of people who, there's a list of the survivors, and then there's a list of people like us protesting. So, I'm from Kansas City, yes. Yeah.
Well, war never ends. We've never been in Scientology itself. Some acquaintance with cults.
Yeah. So we're here just supporting that list of people. So sorry, I'm right. So the guy that are you familiar at all with Scientology and how they're organized? Okay. So you're familiar with the Sea Org. Okay, yeah. So most of the people who work here are in the Sea Org, so they're unpaid volunteers. So they volunteer a billion years of their life. So anyway, they, um, he's probably one of them. So it's just I'm just the guy who cleans the chalk off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were meaning someone that actually.
No, they have the same guy. We call him lower conditions Larry because he wears scale clothes, and we think that he's on this part of a punishment. We don't know that for sure, but that's.
They have a conditions formula. If you've studied Scientology, then you're aware of their conditions formula. So they treat their conditions formula as like where they are currently in life, and they track their statistics. So whether that's their job statistics, which would be for the org. So if your statistics are not up higher than they were the week before, and every week it has to go higher and higher. If you're down stat, you go into a lower condition. So, and the more down stat you become, the lower condition you get put into. And you get like stripped of privileges and stuff like that. So we don't know if he's in lower conditions. It's just a.
It's got all the indicators of it.
I think he's just in the States clothing.
That may be true. I'm not 100% sure.
So yeah. I studied a lot of like what L. Ron Hubbard, their founder, like what they've taught, and or what he wrote and stuff like that. And I talked to Desiree. You're probably familiar with Desiree. Talked to her for several hours about what they believe, and I talked to Claire for a little bit. Claire's the one who got me kicked out. So
Kicked out because you were a part of Scientology?
no, escorted out of the building because they didn't like what I was saying. So I was challenging their belief system, and you cannot challenge their belief system. So
it's a high demand group. Mm-hmm. First, you pay tens of thousands of dollars to pay for your own brainwashing, and then you pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for a silly science fiction story.
Yeah. I mean, if you've studied Scientology, and you've studied the upper levels of Scientology, the OT levels, right?
You've heard of it, right?
Studied all religions.
Okay.
Doing including Scientology.
Well, it's a pay for your spirituality. Yeah.
So, really, when people challenge us, it's like you believe they can believe what they want. Well, sure, adults can believe what they want, but kids, we put them in auditing, which is like a lie detector. Sometimes the kids audit with adults, and adult topics come up. That ain't right.
The children they're all adults now. The people on that list are all adults.
I like.
Yeah. So a lot of them have YouTube channels. A lot of them have told their story. So, yeah.
Thank you for.
Yeah. They're not going to be very happy you talk to us. I will tell you that. Hey. The light on that gimbal is on again.
I don't know how to turn it on and off.
I don't think it was on originally.
Probably something.
Well, she took my postcard, so that is a very loud truck. So that's what matters. She took my postcard, and it has all the names. It has Liz Gale's list on it. My postcard does. Okay. You could be at a pool party right now. You could be at a pool. Right? Yeah. Okay. As Mike calls him, lower conditions Larry, who cleans the chalk off of the sidewalk. I have now written a message to him, so when he comes back out, he will see this is your life, cleaning chalk, 727-266-5797, and then you could be at a pool party right now, 727-266-5797. Now, here's the thing. If he doesn't come out and clean up the chalk ASAP, the SPTV Foundation is going to get a lot of calls about a pool party. So I'm very sorry, Aaron, if you get a whole bunch of calls about a pool party, because I know that's not what the phone number's for. Let me put to leave sigh and call G. Okay. I realized other people who see that might think that I'm advertising a pool party.
Well, the question is whether your intended audience. Hopefully, we'll read it.
Dude, if he gets out of Scientology, I'll throw him a pool party. With the duckies, they love a good pool party.
Oh yeah, that's true. Get some floating rubber duckies.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna quickly do a sign off before we take our little break. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. We might be back, depends on the heat. If it gets way too hot, then probably not. But we are in the shade on the side, so we'll see how it goes. Let me just check the chat really quick.
That was interesting. I didn't hear all that she said. Did she say she studied all the levels? Okay, so she said she was an interfaith. What? An interfaith connector or something like that. And she studied all of the religions out there. So when we talked about the OT level, she didn't seem like she made any, like recognition. It wasn't like, oh yeah, the OT levels, I know what you're talking about. Her response was, I studied all the religions. So I don't know. I gave her the card. She can now get all the information she wants about the abuses in Scientology. Balls in her court. So, pool party at AA Ron's. You heard it from Z News. Oh no. Sorry, AA Ron. No, I was saying because of that. Oops. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, on that note, we're gonna go cool off. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. We may be back a little bit later. Obviously, check out sptv.space to see who's streaming. In fact, is anybody else streaming right now? Yes, the SP Chef is currently streaming. So let's see, copy that link, paste it over here. Ta-ta! Hey, Fluffer. Good to see you. Anyway, so yes, the SP Chef is currently streaming. So go say hi for me. So we'll see you guys later.